Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Ella Dishes It Out. Today I'm going to be making some salsa. I do have this recipe already on my YouTube channel, Ella Dishes It Out, but I'm going to do a remake because it's so far back and I did it like maybe a couple years ago. So I'm using my own homegrown tomatoes. So let's get started. Okay, so I've got my own homegrown tomatoes. So what you do is you boil them first and then you take the skins off. Put them in some cold water and the skins will just come right off. Discard the skin, okay? Now, I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna put it in my food processor. All these tomatoes in my food processor. Are you watching? Yes, you're watching. Okay, let's get it all in there. All right, the next step is going to be to add our vegetables. So we have a trilogy of vegetables here. I've got cilantro, about a half a cup of cilantro, a half a cup of onions, and some one small jalapeno pepper. Leave the seeds in. You're going to add that to your add it right into your food processor, or if you want to use a blender, you can use a blender, but I find that a food processor really gets it mixed well and chopped up. Okay, so you put all that in there. And then you're going to put the top on it, and you're just going to blend it all together. Okay, I always have problems getting the top on correctly. I don't know why, but I do. All right, it's locked now, so it should work. That's all you do. Okay, so now I'm going to take these out. Put this over to the sink. Okay, now I'm just going to pour. Take this off. Take this out. My blade out. Put it in the sink. All right, so I'm just going to pour. I need to get me a deal like this to pour it so that I won't make a mess everywhere. It's pretty thick. It's not going through because it's so thick. Okay, I've got to think of something else to do. Just pour it in there like that. Okay. That didn't work well because it's very, very thick salsa. So I'm just going to try to pour it from here without making a big mess. Okay, I know what I can do. I can pour it in a smaller container, a plastic container. Get all that out of there because you need all of that goodness you want in your bowl. It's very easy to make and it's delicious and it'll last you. You can eat it with chips and dip, eat it over eggs. I love salsa over just about anything. Okay, so pour it in here. Go to the next jar. And what we're going to do is we're going to sterilize these jars. We're going to boil them in some hot water so that it will seal and they will last you a good 6 months in your refrigerator. Okay, so it's cleanup time. I'm going to show you what I did. I'm going to clean up these jars and we're going to put them in the pot and boil them. Okay, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take the jars after you wipe them off very good. You're going to place them down into this pan full of water. Not full, but, and then you're going to have them submersed, but not all the way submersed into your jar. Then you're just going to go and you're just going to boil these. So I'm going to take them over to the stove and I'm going to boil them for about 20-25 minutes. Okay, the next step is to reach in and grab these jars and just pull them out of the water and put them to the side. So I'm going to pull this one out, put it to the side, and pull the third one out and put it to the side. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this pot of hot water. Okay, so we got our jars here. We're going to have to just let them cool off. Let them sit here and cool off, and then they'll form a seal. Hear that right there? That's going to not be making a noise once the seal is formed. This one already has formed a seal. This one's formed a seal, but this one hasn't formed a seal yet. So we're just going to let them sit there, cool off, and we'll put them in the refrigerator once they're completely cool down. I made salsa, everyone. I made some more this year with my homegrown tomatoes.